Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Timimoun. Today I am leaving and I'm heading through the Sahara to another town called Adrar, which is around a 2-hour journey away by bus. So I've got some local clothes on, as you can see, and I will be wearing them on the journey. So I'm now here in the bus station and I've just got my ticket to Adrar for 400 Algerian dinars, which is around just over £2, 190 on the black market. Dinars is £1, so yeah, just over £2. Actually, Soufiane is on the phone there, telling the police of my departure from Timimoun. The police want to know what days you arrive, what days you leave, where you're staying, and you'll likely get stopped in the city. So just be aware of that if you come to Timimoun, but it doesn't really affect your traveling at all. You just have to spend 10 minutes with them, maybe go to the police station and give them your passport, register with them. But aside from that, that's all. Soufiane, helping me carry the load. This here is the bus. And get an idea of actually what it looks like. So right now I am on the bus to Adrar, and I've been told that I'm not allowed to film on the bus. I'm being a little bit naughty because it's worth showing what it's like, and mostly I want to show you the shots out the window. I would say that Algeria might be the hardest country out of the 40 that I've traveled to. This is the 40th one now for filming. People don't really like the camera here, and that's fair enough. You know, I've heard that about some countries in Central Africa. Bear that in mind if you come here. You know, it's a bit tricky to film in some places, but generally if you ask for permission first and say salam alaikum, hello, and greet the person, or if they're working in an attraction, or perhaps it's a food place or someone's home, or just a guy selling stuff on the street, say hello, get chatting to them, be friendly, shake their hand, then ask for permission. Often they'll say yes, and that's been the case for me many times. So a few travel tips for you in Algeria. Let me show you the scenery around me now. So I've now arrived here in Adrar bus station. The journey was very interesting. With the window open, the air coming in just feels as if you're in an oven or a furnace. Problem was the AC, the air conditioning, wasn't working on the bus. So it was either sweat in very hot conditions with the windows closed, or open the window and receive a hot blast of air, but the hot blast of air is at least something. So I opted for leaving the window open for most of the journey, and plus, you know, you can see better with your own eyes the desert that's around you. Anyway, I'm waiting for Nadir, his friend. Nadir is the guy who hosted me in Algiers, if you remember. His friend is hosting me here in Adrar for a few days. So waiting for him to come pick me up now from the bus station. Here with Rostom in his home, and very kindly he has provided some lunch for me. Super excited to try some of the food and receive the hospitality. So this is where I'll be staying for the next few days, and I'll have a few vlogs coming from Adrar. So Bismillah. Bismillah. Following our lunch and a few hours rest from the sun's sweltering heat, Rostom and I made chase for the mysterious abandoned old city of Tamentit. The temperature was now cooler, and our scenic journey revealed yet another iconic Saharan sunset. Small shop. You can see the markings here. Assalamu alaikum. The distinctive, characteristic red mud and clay buildings that you find in this part of the world. Assalamu alaikum. Whoa. How impressive is that? This oasis, one of the villages in the middle of the desert, along with Adrar. Spectacular old city. Sound of the call to prayer as we make our way up. All of these guys wearing white, a symbol of peace and obviously a good colour to wear in the sun. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other reasons why. Wow. I'll be honest, I knew absolutely nothing about Adrar and the surrounding area. It was Nadir, my host in Algiers, who said to me, "Oh, when you're in Timimoun, go and stay with my friend in Adrar. I promise you, there are some amazing things there." The list of things to see in Algeria is so huge. The more time I spend in this country, the more I'm learning that it shouldn't be one country, it should probably be about 20 countries. The amount of people, cultures, and sites of interest that there are here. For example, the north part of the country and then coming down here, you're in a different world in comparison. You can see the green of the oasis around these beautiful trees acting as the backdrop to the city, which I'm told is roughly 700 years old as a guess. We're going inside one of the local buildings here. Assalamu alaikum.
ايوه كاميرا مان
Assalamu alaikum.
اروح خليكم تصور اروح لي يا حوش
Okay.
with drink tea.
Yeah,
Okay.
and drink the tea.
Thank you very much. Shukran.
Yeah, you are welcome.
For that incredible
Thank you
food.
اسمع مليح درت السكر مليح
ثالث خفيفة. يما النظر.
We're going into a traditional house. To open the door, you have to stick your hand in over there. Wow, it's a lot of work. Wow.
Finally.
He is the heritage expert.
بدينا من الصالون لا
دم الصالون
خصي بغا تخلى غير كمان
هي الفايدة كاملة هاد
You can see the ceiling made from palm trees. Down we go even further.
just put your hand in the wall.
It's pretty steep and narrow. Whoa. This is crazy. The wall is literally crumbling. I wonder how old this place is. Wow. It's a storage room.
Yeah.
You can see back up the way we came.
Cave, they made it with hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the eyebrow and the eye on the wall. Tamentit.
Tamentit.
Okay, they got it right. You can see the street here and the traditional house, the entrance to it. Again, the sound of the call to prayer. We're now here in the middle of the oasis after taking a long journey through the middle of it, as you saw in those last few shots there. Got my iPhone torch shining on my face here. The stars above me look absolutely incredible. We're about to head now a bit further. So I have my iPhone torch here. Can you see in front? Not really. How about this? Hello?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
There are loads of palm trees and small bushes like this. I'm walking closer to one. There you go. It's beautiful, and the stars above us. Will they show on my camera? Most likely not. It's just black, but with my naked eyes, incredible. This here is the Fugara, or watering system, not far from where we are going to stay for the night. You can wash or even drink perhaps some of the water. As you can see, we've got all our camp set up here. Fire going behind us, using the palm trees. Hello, Rostam.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's pretty chill. We actually put a bulb on this tree behind us, which is acting like a Christmas tree of sorts in the desert. Good morning from our camp in the middle of the oasis. You can see all the greenery around us that's been revealed, and the town of Tamentit over there. You can see the large minaret from the mosque that we passed on the way to the old city that I showed you last night. Not really a city, but older part of the town. And behind we have a beautiful sunrise. If I focus my camera, you can see the sun coming up over the horizon there. Serene, peaceful morning. So good to sleep under the stars and to wake up to the rising sun. We didn't even plan to really stay in the desert last night. It was kind of a impulse decision to spend the night, which was amazing. We playing drums and food was good, but I didn't film the food because my camera ran out of battery and I was too lazy to go to my bag and change it, to be honest. I just wanted to enjoy the moment. See the surrounding oasis that we walked through last night to reach our camp. Beautiful haven in the desert here. And heading back now. We're now back here in Tamentit. As you can see the minaret behind me from last night. Just looking at a few places that we didn't see because, as Roston tells me, we saw just 30%. So we're just covering a couple more areas of interest. Now we've got some good daylight in the morning during golden hour, sunrise golden hour. I fall in love with this place. So quiet, authentic, lots of history, and probably the best place I've been to in Algeria so far, and yet a place that I didn't even know about, like I mentioned yesterday. Who remembers this place from last night? Wow. In the morning, just as spectacular. Today we're not going up, we are walking past it. They would take the sand from this area in order to build the walls of the old town, which you can see behind us that I was overlooking from the top of here last night. At times walking through these places I feel like I'm on a movie set with all these incredible old streets and buildings. The guys with me all wearing traditional clothes and myself. I feel like I'm about to shoot a scene of some historical drama, but no, this is real life. In the old city here, even Jews used to live around the year 1400. Yet another mosque. So we've now left the old city there and we're heading back to Adrar. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That was probably the best place actually I've seen in Algeria so far. Extremely underrated. I highly recommend that you visit if you're in the area. If you're in Timimoun, maybe come down and organize a trip. It's a little bit away from Adrar and you probably will need a guide, but the payoff is everything that you've seen in this video. Camping overnight was extremely spontaneous and really a great experience too. More coming from Algeria, links below for Instagram, and if you want to get money off Airbnb, then check out my link, you'll get a discount and it will also help me out too. And I'll see you on the next one in Algeria. Peace.